the first chapter.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
So let me finish this real quick, and it's going to tell you.
It goes right back on. Like it just goes right back on.
Nah, I had to do a whole nother thing. Usually I could go back into the live I was already in, but I don't know what happened there. So it says, he is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's, his ways are for another fashion. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that God is his father. This is how wicked they are. Look, let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen to him in the end. For if the just man be the son of God, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. You see? So now their mentality is, all right, these niggas is the son of God. Well, I'm going to put their ass to straight hell to see if the Lord going to really come over here and save them. That's how prideful this damn devil is. And the scriptures in Obadiah, it tells you that the pride of thine heart has deceived them.
Right. They're the most
prideful motherfuckers on this earth, yo.
So-called
they get away with death. They get away with killing our people. They're not plagued like other men. Our people dying left and right of diseases. They fucking living with diseases. Yeah. Exactly. Because they are a disease. You understand? So it's like it's just in their body. So their thought is, all right, their scripture said that their inward thought is that their houses will remain forever. Yeah, they think that this shit's gonna rule forever and ever. And this is why they're gonna do shit like grab our people, torture them, take them to the FEMA camps, reteach them education the way they want you to learn. All right, and that is where you're gonna see these army tanks. You're gonna see these checkpoints. You get stopped at a checkpoint, they're gonna make you take a microchip. So the reason I'm telling you this is because grab 14 and 9, Revelations 14. Matter of fact, let me break now. Grab 13 and 16. We're gonna break it down to show you how we know that that's the RFID chip. All right, so go ahead.
All right, this is Revelation 13 and 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor.
He's gonna cause all. This is why the scripture said that this gospel shall be preached throughout the whole earth, because the hour of temptation that it speaks in the Bible is about to come upon us. The moment they mandate this in America, that's the start of the hour of temptation. Now, if you take, go ahead.
Revelation 13, 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Mm-hmm. And mark, when you go into that word mark, it goes into charagma. Charagma means the idea of etching into the skin, cutting into the skin, which that's number one sin. You're not supposed to cut into your flesh. No tattoos, no needles from doctors, none of that shit. So you're already cutting into your skin. That's number one sin, right? Charagma goes into karax, which karax means to so it's a stake, or it says a palisade. But the stake, if you look at the needle they're using to inject that in, it's in the form of a cross. That's that stake that's gonna go into your skin and inject that into you. Now the word karax goes into grapho. When you go into grapho, it talks about basically collecting data of every person. It's like a graph, yeah, I wish this shit would work so I could get it in here, because I could bring it up through here, like the words. But grapho goes into GPS. Those microchips, they've been putting it in fucking cats for years. Our pets. What happens when they get lost? They can find them. They can track you. So the simple fact that they're gonna bring that word grapho has some type of direction, GPS, is showing you that it's going to be connected to the system. They're going to be able to catch you wherever the hell you at. You're going to be able to do nothing. It also talks about writing things not to forget, meaning everything is going to be stored right in this little ass chip that's going to be the grain of rice. Everything, your history of medical history, Since you were born. Every time you went to the doctors, every time you sneeze, every single thing is going to be detected. And this is how you know. It can't be. You got people that tell you, well, the mark of the beast is white women, or what's the other one? An embargo. You know what I'm saying? Like, they coming out with all these different philosophies. It's common sense if you just look at what's happening in the world today.
And you also got people that think that the mark of the beast is a spiritual thing. It's not a spiritual thing.
Exactly.
It's a physical thing.
Exactly.
Those are false prophets.
Well, that's how you know it's physical, by going into that word, karas, because it's telling you a stake is going to be driven into your skin. So how the hell you coming out with is a spiritual thing? They'll be like, the mark is just you spiritually thinking of sin. That's the mark on you.
And the
like,
17th verse cuts all that. All right.
Exactly.
So it says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell,
exactly,
save he that had the mark.
If you look at what's going on in the world today, they're already telling you that you're going to have a digital ID, and without that digital ID, which is going to lead to the microchip, you're not going to be able to buy things or sell things. You see, this is why us, Lord willing, you know, the Lord keep us in the spirit. We're going to have to dip and dodge out of here.
Right, go off the grid.
Yeah, we're going to scriptures talk about we're going to be living like pilgrims on the earth.
We're going to be running.
Because we're going to be running from these devils. They really just trying to come to us. They don't give a fuck about 2/3. They know 2/3 dying. They really want the men of the Lord and the believers. That they want to make you bow down to them as your God. You understand? Him as your God. You understand? That's what it is. So much depth to what's really going on in life. And people don't understand these things because they're caught up in the witchcraft and the sorcery, social media, your music. Everybody want to be a Cardi B or want to be a Meg Stallion. You know, like, get the fuck out of here. That shit is all wicked, right? Look at our women. Nothing against you, but the majority of our women, what are they? Fucking hoes. They thoughts, like, they have no respect for a man. They got the mentality of, I don't need a man. Fuck out of here. The Lord said, a man shall be as finer than gold, precious gold in those days. A man of the Lord is what a woman really needs in these days. Because you're not going to make it unless you got a man of the Lord. Because the women that make it are going to make it because they're going to be saved for childbearing for the men of the Lord. You understand? Because the Lord's dealing with the tabernacle of men. He created man first, then he created woman. He created the woman to be a helpmeet, a female servant. That shit died again. All right. That's all right. We're still picking it up.